Hey everyone, Joshua here from we're back to a new Cross Team Racing Nitro Field video. And today, I want to be talking about, are we going to be seeing at least a couple more patches or updates for Cross Team Racing Nitro Field? Because, well, at least there's 3 characters in the credits that have not made it in, that were in an old data mine, and probably some hints as well that leads to them coming, right? And the recent Beanox update that we got last month may actually not have been the final update. May have not been. So let's check it out, shall we? So first off, of course, if you remember, when the Gazmoxia Grand Prix was first announced, they announced that, of course, it would be the final Grand Prix for Cross Team Racing Nitro Field. And then, after it was, and then, if I remember correctly, after it was launched, they revealed that there would be more content on the way after the Grand Prix are over, post-Grand Prix content. And then, the same week, if I'm not mistaken, we gotten the Beanox update. So, and this is the question, are we going to see more stuff? Well, there are some hints like I did mention, so let's go. So, if you do not know, this is the old data mine, you guys. The old data mine. Before any of the Grand Prix came out old. And this is basically what Beta M found of the based roster of how many characters would make it into the official roster. So we have seen every single character in here. Besides, of course, 2 or 3 characters that were not listed in this data mine, that is Yaya Panda, Hasty, and Megamix, right? Were not listed. That came by surprising. So, if you want to know, there are 3 remaining characters, which I'm sticking to this old data mine because it looks like it's doing really well being correct. Because we got every character in this data mine except 3 characters. 3 major characters. And those characters are Ripto, the Sorceress, and Willy Wumpacheeks. Yes, you heard that right. Ripto, the Sorceress, and Willy Wumpacheeks are the only racers left out of this data mine. And remember back in the Back in Time Grand Prix, also, on this data mine was Baby and Trophy and Baby Cortex, and we thought they were going to come out in the Back in Time Grand Prix, but they didn't, so we thought it was cut. Well, they eventually came. They were in the first ever data mine that we just discussed, and they didn't come when we thought they would, but they came eventually. Right? So if we can just say that the characters in this data mine, the 3 remaining characters in this data mine is true, then we could definitely have a chance to see the remaining 3 characters. Also, another hint it is very well hint. Greg Berger, known as the one, the only Ripto, well, I guess Gulp and Cross, but basically Ripto is basically the main one, and he's in the data mine as well. That we thought we were going to see in the Spyro and Friends Grand Prix. So if this is true, since Greg Berger is listed in the credits, and he is definitely known for doing Ripto, is it possible that we can see Ripto come in a future update? Because we thought he would be coming into Spyro and Friends Grand Prix. And remember, Tom Kenny, the voice of Spyro, was listed in the credits before Spyro came to Nitro Field, and then, of course, he wasn't there immediately, but he was, of course, put in the Spyro and Friends Grand Prix. So this definitely can see it happening. I could definitely see something happening, just like with Baby Cortex and Trophy. They were just saved for a certain update. And also, the voice of the Sorceress is also listed in the credits, and she's also known for voicing Purah, Polar, and Tana. You guys, she's also known for. Just like Debbie Derryberry is known for, of course, doing Coco. She voiced Pasadena Opossum and Nina Cortex. The guy who voiced in Trophy did InGen and Oxide. And then the guy who voiced Dingodile voiced, of course, Dingodile, Komodo Mo, and Joe, Penta Penguin, Koala Kong, and the one and only King Chicken. And also, remember, the Wumpa challenges. They have, if you go to the Pro Challenge, they have a timer on how many days it remains until it resets. And remember, this happened as well on the Grand Prix. Each time it would go down, the timer remaining of how many days it has ran out. That means it won't be long. Not too long after it runs, the timer of the day, remaining of the days ran out for that update, the next update would begin. So, could this mean, and then once the timer runs out for this update, which is the Beanox, we can definitely see not too long maybe, possibly, if we get 3 characters in this update, which could be how it can have Ripto, the Sorceress, and Willy Wumpa Cheeks, right? Because, well, Willy Wumpa Cheeks was not listed in the credits, but he's highly requested, just like the Sorceress and Spyro, the Dragon. So I could definitely see at least these 3 characters, and at least if these 3 characters come in let's just say the next update, then who knows? This could be the actual last update, since these are the last 3 minor characters in this datamon, and the first ever datamon, and basically the entire roster datamon. We got everybody in the base roster datamon, the first datamon, except these 3 characters, so I can definitely see these characters coming in eventually, especially how both voices of the Sorceress and Ripto are listed in the credits, and Willy Wumpa Cheeks is a highly requested character that people are begging to see along with these 3 characters, so I could definitely see it happening. That is when? Who knows? If I have to say, maybe the next update? Maybe the next update? We're just gonna have to wait and see, but I really wouldn't have my hopes up for the next update that comes out. We're just gonna have to wait and see. So that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Hope you enjoyed. Hit the like button, subscribe for night, both videos are in channel. That's gonna be this video. And what do y'all think? Do you think Willy Wumpa Cheeks, Ripto, and the Sorceress are gonna be the final 3 characters in the roster? Let me know in the comment section down below. Coming into Crash Team Racing Nitro Field. Thank you for watching. See you next video. Bye!